So here we go. This is a little project I've been wanting to do for quite a while now. Finally just kind of took the time to do it. I'm using my Amazon plasma cutter. This thing works like a charm. It'll cut through 1/2-inch plate steel very easily. I'm sure it would probably cut through thicker than that, but I've never tried. Just laying my straight edge out. Always make sure you got a good ground. And just blasting through it. Thing works great. Leaves a little bit of slag on there. You gotta kind of usually wiggle the piece off just a little bit, but it comes right off. It's a nice clean cut. Moving on to cutting some rebar. This is my cold cut saw. It's a Makita. I love this thing. Absolutely love it. No more abrasive saws. Those things that just throw sparks everywhere and make a mess. These run at a lower RPM and cut super clean. Because of the decreased friction on it, your piece doesn't heat up, and it leaves a super nice clean cut on there. So you don't even have to like grind on it or anything before you're ready to weld. Here I'm working on bending some rebar for the handles for this little piece. Using MAP gas. Burns a lot hotter than regular propane. And no, I did not use all 3 of those propane bottles in the background. It just happened to be there. I changed out one of them for the MAP gas. Moving on to drilling some holes in the plate steel. Just drilling a smaller pilot hole here to start out with. Gotta drill quite a bit bigger hole, and you just get a lot nicer finish if you can drill a pilot hole in there. You're moving up to I think that's a big 3/8 bit. Little tap magic, cutting fluid. Smells so good. Time to clean up the plate steel. Little sandblast art. Okay, so I did sand that top of this piece after I sandblasted it. So I smoothed that out with some 220 paper. I finished those edges a little bit. I found these flap discs for a die grinder. It's a 3-inch flap disc for a die grinder. They work really well. They're just basically the same thing as like what you'd have for an angle grinder, but just smaller. And they last a long time and work really good. Get a nice radius on the edges. Set the handles there on the steel. Just welding in the handles. Welding magnets are awesome. They work great for holding something at 90 degrees, and they're just easy to move around and adjust. Small pieces like that. Just tacking these handles in. Got a piece of angle iron clamped to the table there. Hold this up for me while I tack it. We'll finish filling in those welds. Drilled a hole through there and welded it on the bottom side. Just gives you a lot nicer, cleaner look on the top. Back to the die grinder with the flap disc. Makes pretty short work of that. Alright, and that's it. It's finished. Time to put it to use. So here it is. Turned my natural gas grill into a griddle. Started it off with some fried eggs, then tried a little bacon and some pancakes, then did some smash burgers, did a few onions, seasoned the steel with some avocado oil, just watched some YouTube videos, and the last thing I did was some chicken fried rice, which was a lot easier than I was expecting. And that's all I got for this one. Thanks for watching.